Welcome back to the Overheard Podcast, recorded live in Banff. My name is Daniel Rudel. I'm here with Kayla Williams. We just watched her tear this stage down behind us. Yacht pop was the genre tonight.
That's right.
Can you describe to us what yacht pop is for those out there that might not know?
Yes, yacht pop is my poppy play on yacht rock, which is a soft 70s grooving, think of late 70s, early 80s, Boss Kings, Doobie Brothers, that kind of whole vibe. Like a soft, inspired 70s style rock.
I'd say soft, but it's still rocking.
It's still rocking,
Emphasis on the rock, for
There is
sure.
some rock, yeah.
What originally got you into that 70s, 80s style of music?
I feel like my parents basically did that because I grew up listening to a lot of like Fleetwood Mac and Huey Lewis and all these bands, and I just became very into it as a young person, which probably was not the thing other kids were listening to at that time, but like I was obsessed with it. And then cut to many years later, many different bands later, and I was like, you know what? I just want to do what I love. Yacht rock. I live in Calgary, so it's a very country music heavy city, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's not my vibe. So then I was like, let's just do this thing. Let's try it. And it's been 3 years of this specific project, Kayla Williams and the Yacht Daddies. And oh, there goes my dad. And right in the camera. That's so classic.
Sorry.
There he was.
That's so good.
That's so perfect. Don't cut that. That's so wonderful. Yeah, he inspired it basically. Yeah,
I love
inspired
it.
the sound.
The inspiration walk right through the shot. It's so good. What can you tell us about the Shaw Amphitheater here at Banff Center? Have you ever performed here before? How do you like it? What do you think it does to the crowd?
I have never even been here before, so this is my first time even walking down in. I had looked up pictures only the other day and was like, what are we playing in? This is amazing. These mountains, everything. And to come here is just like very magical. This is like the kind of venue I think every artist dreams of playing, just because it's so, outdoors. It's like a beautiful summer day, especially for yacht pop. A crowd that I do think it does something to crowd. Summertime, music outside, I think it gives people a different energy, a different like excitement for it was a Friday night, so it gets them started off right, I think.
I would agree. Kicking off the weekend and the amp sessions tremendously. You guys had the crowd rocking. You're a vocal coach as well outside of this project. What has that taught you about your own voice, coaching others to better theirs?
I think, you're warming up constantly because you're showing people what to do, what not to do, or ideal practices and techniques. And I think the more I have grown in as an artist is via teaching, was just trying things with students, aiming for new, people come to you with different needs and wants as vocalists and wanting to stretch and grow. And I think in turn I stretch and grow because I'm like, how do I do this? Someone wants to sing raspy, how do I do that? And I guess I know some of the things, but to actually break it down and then separate it and teach it to someone is just a fascinating experience. And I think it only makes you stronger, A, because you're dissecting things a little bit differently, and B, because you're doing things all the time. There's nonstop practices happening.
Anytime you can get out of your box of what you normally do, I think that's always a good thing for an
absolutely.
artist, right? What would be your biggest tip to any young artists out there working on their voice, maybe want to hit a big stage like the one behind us one day?
Literally never stop singing. Sing every single day. That's really the best advice. I think since I was 3 years old, I have not gone a day without singing unless I was sick, brutally sick. There's just that whole, I think you've heard the 10,000 hours thing, if you've heard that, put 10,000 hours at a skill and you'll be an expert. I don't know that I'm an expert, but I think if you've done something long enough, even if you're not, as a coach, I've seen people come in that think they're tone deaf, and I don't really believe in that term, but I've seen people go from can't hit almost any notes to singing full songs. So it is a skill. It's sure. Anything can be trained and grown. You don't start just playing good at guitar or piano or singing. Well, maybe some people, there is some natural ability, but it is a skill. It can be expanded upon and improved upon, and I think just never stop. If you're interested, never stop. And as an artist, if you want to be an artist, literally you will be rejected a million times. Get used to rejection and never quit because of it. Just keep going because you just can't stop. If you love it and when you're, sorry, touch the mic. If when you're a musician, there's something in you that's I just have to do this, then you have to do it. And you just can't, you gotta ignore all of the rejection and just keep pursuing the thing you love and try to do the thing that's authentic to you, I think would be also good advice. Just find the thing that speaks to you and the thing that's exciting and pursue that. And don't try to be like other people. Use people as inspo, but don't, I use yacht rock as inspo,
For
but
sure.
I feel we found our own little thing. So.
Well, you definitely found your own lane. 70s and 80s, all these kind of yacht rock bands dominated by men, especially vocalists for the most part. Mm-hmm. What do you feel bringing a woman's voice into the mix brings to that whole vibe?
I mean, I hope it brings goodness
So
and
good.
glitter, because if you saw the band, I dress my boys, even though there's daddies, there's boys in the band, I dress them in sequins. I try to have sequins on most of the time, so I bring a glitteriness. Hopefully I like light, femininity to it. And I mean, really, yes, that era of music was so dominated by men. I can't think of too many female yacht rock artists, or even in general artists that are in that vein at the time.
Yeah.
So at this time, I don't know. I think it's just it's just what I like. So I don't know what it brings, but it's me doing the thing, and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully it's different. Hopefully it's exciting. Hopefully we can hit some different spaces, like vocally and sound-wise, and maybe a little bit of softness in some of it. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that. I think bringing that femininity to it lets you soften it up as well as tear the house down like you did with your last song. That was incredible.
Thank you.
So, Kayla, when the glitter and the nostalgia are all stripped away, how do you hope your audience leaves when they leave one of your shows?
I really want the whole show to feel good. It literally is a feel-good show. I want people to feel excited that they left. Thank you. There we go. Another fun interruption. There. I want them to feel like this. I want them to feel like they're on a yacht sailing through the 80s and 70s and 80s. Their chest hair's blowing if they have it, or if they don't. Women, you can also imagine your chest hair blowing. And I just want you to feel it's like light, happy, I don't know, that you had fun. Like, it should just be all those things. Like summer. It should feel like summer when you leave a show. It should feel light and glittery and summery. And hopefully good. That's really it.
Well, I'll tell you, you nailed it, definitely.
Good.
Because that's how I'm leaving tonight. I had a great time. I had a fun time. Definitely complimented by the summer vibes up here at Banff Center. There's plenty more coming for AMP sessions all this weekend. More shows Saturday, Sunday. Come back, join us. We're going to be up here, hand out stickers, come and say hello. My name's Dan from the Overheard Podcast. Before we go, can we get a see you next Tuesday?
See you next Tuesday.
Peace.